Howdy all, and welcome to Lax Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die. Why am I on my pistol? That's just weird. So, we just got into this town, and I think our next trick is just gonna be looking around a little bit, hoping to find that last Magnum piece. Oh, I don't know why it's so hard to find. Why you gotta be so hard to find last Magnum piece? Because it's approaching nighttime pretty rapidly too. So somewhere in here I'm gonna have to find a good place to hide out for the night. We're not quite there yet, but it's getting pretty close. So yeah, I saw ya. This must be why my gun was out. Oh, crap, what's going on? Also, my guy stopped moving. I don't know what was going on. That was frightening. Whew. Like, I must have got stunned. I don't know. That scared the crap out of me. My heart is racing. I thought I was a dead man. I'm good now, though. I think. Oh, here comes the doggy. There goes the doggy. Whoop. Holy crap, man. There's seriously a lot of zombies around here. I just want to look around a little bit, alright? Is that alright with you guys? Sheesh. So... Whew, my heart is still... I thought for sure I was a dead man. Anything in here? No. Oh, here's a stairway. What do we got up here? You guys got anything special for me? I remember the first time I ever came to town in when they introduced town. I actually got killed in a building similar to this, not quite the same. It was a little bigger, and but it was a ruin like this, and it had a balcony, and I was out on the balcony, and Spitter totally spit on me and killed me. Is that the building we already searched? Or no, that's a second police station. Alright, I've never seen police stations this close together before. This is a little too close together. I'm just saying. I think this city's bigger than the last one, but it's mostly rubble. Man, I wish the lighting wasn't so glitchy. I'll bet there's a setting somewhere I can turn down to fix that. Oh, crap. Oh, it almost killed me! Come on, get these pills out. Let's get some hit points coming back in. So I just finished watching Z Nation from last week. I liked this episode. It was thoroughly enjoyable. I was surprised. Definitely the best episode of the series so far. I know I've been on the fence about it, but if they can keep up their episodes, it's a little corny. I can handle a little corny. It's when they get stupid that I'm not a fan. I really need an open space here. Somebody's got to go. I guess rocks, because I could... Oh, always get more rocks. Let's get some more painkillers down in here, I guess. This week's episode was about a gun show, sorta. Really, after last week's episode where they killed off the main guy, the guy who was leading them, which I totally didn't see coming. Who would have thought they'd have killed off the biggest actor on the show? I was very pleased with how their people dealt with the fallout. I thought that was pretty good. The big guy in the last episode had to step up and actually do something to save people, because up to this point he's just kind of been angrily submitting to being drug around. And so he stood up to what was going on last week, and so this week he kind of continued with that a little bit and tried to snap the person who's sort of in charge now out of her funk because she had to kill the man she was in love with, the leader guy, last episode. And she, of course, was basically at the point where, I guess this one was about hope a little bit, and so the woman was angry because the dude made her care and made her think that they might actually come through the other side of the zombie apocalypse. And then he gets killed, and so she's angry at him for that. And she actually is the one that shot him after he turned into a zombie. So, oh, you cheapskates. Where's my wall safes? And so they blew a radiator hose on their truck. And so two of them decided to go on ahead because they were riding a motorcycle. Look, you gotta come through the door. Oh, maybe don't. And so the girl in the pair, she decided they needed to stick with the team. And the guy with the pair felt that they were just a liability at this point. I mean, hey, the leader guy got killed, so anybody could get killed at any time. So they should go their own way because it's easier as two, I guess, in his mind, than it is as a team. And so she's like, well, how long before you decide it's easier for one? Oh, there is a safe in there. I almost left that safe. And so he said, all right, we'll go back. And so they turn around and go back. Meanwhile, they patch the hose with some tape. Pretty sure they could just wrap it in duct tape. It'd be alright. And so on their way back, they see this cloud of dust. And they're in Kansas. And so they see this big cloud of dust. And And so, whoop. These guys are so goofy. And so the cloud of dust is actually a giant swarm of zombies. And by giant swarm of zombies, I mean like hundreds and hundreds of zombies in a group walking across the plains of Kansas. And so is it the axe I want for this, I guess? So they can't get back to the other people, I guess. Somehow they're on the other side of it. I didn't quite understand how that happened, but the rest of the team, or group, or whatever you want to call it, they start heading off, and they wind up at a gun show being run by this guy they know from back in the day. And so he lets them in, and the woman who's, I wish I could learn their names. If I learned their names, this would be easier to tell. But the woman who killed the main guy, or killed his zombie corpse anyways, she heads to the bar that they have set up and starts drinking. Somewhere in there they tell him about a shooting contest, and so the one kid is like their amazing shot, and so he gets signed up for the contest, and so then the zombie guy, the one who's been bitten but hasn't turned yet, who might be the cure, who's slowly turning into a zombie, and the old guy they call Doc, they had to look for a new vehicle since theirs is about broke down. And so after some shenanigans with that, the zombie guy is hiding, and he bit a guy in a rage, and then later that guy got killed and he didn't turn into a zombie, which he should have, but apparently that guy is actually anti-zombie. And come on, just break it before you get tired. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, you did it. Wow, I'm proud of you. You did it with your last swing. And so anyways, they wind up having their little shooting match. There's a girl there who's a good shooter too, and so her and the kid who can shoot, they kind of start talking each other up about how they can shoot, and the reward for being the best shot is a 50 cal sniper rifle, and so of course the kid wants that, and but the girl wants it too, and so they're of course the best shots, and so they wind up being the last two, and then the zombie horde, which is like the size of the state of Kansas, starts coming through, and so they all start fleeing for their lives, and so the kid, of course, gives the 50 cal to the girl and tells her to take it, and then a zombie almost kills him, and so she shoots the zombie before it kills him. And then the woman, the woman who had to kill the main guy, she has kind of a hallucinatory moment where the bartender turned into a zombie, and she keeps seeing him as the other guy, and so she takes her knife and pins him to the bar table power counter, and then has a conversation with him after she cuts off his other arm, and then eventually she knocks him on the floor and beats the crap out of him for giving her hope, and says that she had given him a reason, or he had given her a reason to live, and so she was going to have to find a new reason to live, but she was going to do it. And so then she goes out and starts killing zombies, and then they get in their vehicle and they leave. I don't know what happened to the radiator hose that got him stopped at the beginning and separated the group, but apparently that's magically fixed for the end of the episode. And but it was pretty good. Not amazing, you understand, but I rather enjoyed it. I mean, it was very predictable, but that's all right. As long as the acting was good, the dialogue was pretty good this time. I mean, compared to what it normally is. Makeup's still a little off. Like, I don't know. It's very weird to have people go zombie instantly, and that's what they do in this series. Like, if you get bit, you almost instantly become a zombie. What is that? Oh, hunting rifle bolt. And once again, no gun parts for me. Man, I just want to try out. You know, I'm going to go ahead and repair these, I guess, while I'm sitting here. Repair. Can I repair these? Yeah. I don't know, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Oh man, that used all my strips. Holy crap. I wasn't expecting to take all my strips. I was going to repair my axe too. In fact, I need to repair my axe. Here. You're going to have to become strips, I guess, there, pipe. I'll make more pipes later. I guess I like that they actually have a use for pipe now to be turned into those strips to repair your weapons. I also started reading a zombie book series that I hadn't read before. Last night, actually. And it's called... Zombie book I've never read before. It's called... Omega Days... You know what? I better just look. Let me look. Oh. Hopefully this doesn't crash me or get me killed. I forgot this game doesn't appreciate switching screens. It's called... I forgot switching screens causes my thing to crash out. Well, it didn't crash out, it just stops recording. So, it's called Omega Days, and so I'm not sure how much of that you heard since I was off screen. It seems like it's going to be alright. It's definitely not as good as the John Ringo stuff. It's by John Campbell. I was actually looking for a book by Jack Campbell because the new science fiction, military science fiction series that he writes comes out. And so I don't know that I've ever read anything by John Campbell, but this... I don't know if the second book in this series is out or it's about to come out. I didn't look if it was a pre-order or not. But the first book is out, and so I started reading that last night. It's pretty good, I guess, so far. It's a little more... I don't know how to say what I want to say. There's two kinds of zombies, right? You've got undead zombies, and then you've got created by a virus zombies that are living, right? And so the John Ringo books, the Black Tide Rising series, that's about virus zombies. They're living people turned into zombies, and This one is undead zombies, which is a little more unbelievable, I guess. Uh, Not that like Return of the Living Dead didn't creep the crap out of me when I was a kid. You understand? I think that was the one. There's the George Romero series, and then there's the other guy who was his partner. And they both have series. So, Night of the Living Dead. Yeah, Night of the Living Dead. Those are the one of those creeped the crap out of me when I was a kid. Probably Night of the Living Dead. There's just this part where they're trapped in an attic and the zombies are scratching their way through the attic door, and the door pops open, and there's like two people in there, and the guy promised to shoot the girl, if I remember correctly, if the zombies got through. So the zombies come busting up through, and then you hear the gunfire. That creeped the crap out of me as a kid. In a good way. In a good way. I like scary movies, so there's no... What was I recording the other day? I was talking about The Exorcist. Was that this? I don't remember. About, I know a woman who's, she must be in her late 50s probably at this point. She once told me that she had seen The Exorcist when it first came out, and it scared her so bad. As a married adult woman, it scared her so bad that she didn't leave her bed for 3 days because she was afraid something was going to get her. Now, I'll admit, The Exorcist is a pretty good horror movie. One of the better ones. But I don't know that it's particularly scary. And I've never watched a movie and thought something was going to get me. Whoops, I totally missed that guy. What is going on here? Were you experiencing a little bit of video lag? I am rendering a video while I'm playing, so apparently he's having problems with that. I don't really want to go explore those apartment buildings. They're okay for supplies, but they don't have any safes, and I'm looking for specific supplies, so I think I'm just going to leave them. We're going to head out of town now. Head out of town and find some place to hide, because it's just after 5 p.m. We got, about 2 more hours of daylight here, which is probably like another episode before we actually hit nighttime. But yeah, so Omega Days. I only read a little bit, and it's starts off with a priest, and he kills a couple of gangbangers. I don't know, just gang members. Gangbangers? Are they gangbangers? I'm not exactly sure what that term means, I guess, when I say it out loud like that. Couple of gang members who go to attack this kid and his couple of spitters there. I don't want to play, alright? I don't want to play with the bees. I don't want to play with the spitters, definitely. Stop spitting at me, man. Floating bricks. And, anyways, so they go to kill this old woman. Or, I don't know that she was old, actually. Let me try this again. So there's a priest, and he's at this house, or apartment building, and this woman says her son is involved in this gang, and he knows that the gang likes to have their people become initiated to the gang by killing random people, and she found a pistol, and so she's afraid that they're going to make her son kill an innocent person, I guess. I don't know. She called the priest over anyways, and so while he's there, the kid comes home, and they confront him about it, and then while he's talking about it, the other two of the gang members come through, and or come into the apartment, I guess, and threaten to kill him and his mother and the priest. And so the priest snatches the gun out of the one guy's hand, shoots the guy shoots one of the guys, I don't remember which one, and then shoots the other one, kills both the gang members. But the other gang member got a couple of shots off and hit the kid's mother, and so they take him out and send him to the hospital. And so the priest also got shot, but it was just a flesh wound or slight graze or something, and so they send him home. His boss basically picks him up and takes him home and tells him that he wants him to take a Vicodin and sleep till morning, and then they would talk about it. And so he takes the Vicodin, and then when he wakes up, it's a zombie apocalypse. I'm experiencing a floating pile of bricks. Anybody else experiencing a floating pile of bricks? I can see under your house. Oh, it's not floating. Look, it's held up on one end by blocks, maybe. Oh yeah, yeah. See, it's not technically floating in. Oh yeah, it is. Something's not right here. Oh, it must be held up by these weeds. You know how tough weeds are, right? But I didn't get far enough in the book to decide if it was really any good. It seemed a little on the... I don't want to say goofy side. It's not like Z Nation. It might be like the Z Nation episode tonight. Like I said, I'm not really a fan of the turn instantly zombies. Like, I get it. Dead bodies come back as zombies. Fine. Whatever. I'm fine with that. I know that's what The Walking Dead is like. I'm fine with undead zombies. Don't get me wrong. It's the bite a guy in the arm and he immediately becomes a zombie. I would like for there to be some kind of blood poisoning or something that kills the person before they turn, not just instant zombification, you know? And so I haven't figured out quite where this book has it, but I do know a lot of people are just suddenly zombies. But so far everybody's like had their... Whoa, it's raining zombies. But so far it's had like people with their faces bit off and stuff turn into zombies. And I'm not really sure. I mean, that can kill you, getting your face bit off. The shock alone could kill you. You get too much damage done to a human body and that's it. And having your face bit off could be enough damage for some people. So I'm not saying that might not kill the person. Whoops. But I only read a couple of chapters maybe, and then I was just too tired and I had to go to bed. Because I had to get up for work. I actually spent my whole weekend doing nothing but work, honestly. I think I've got 3 new video games, and all I have time to do at the moment is record my episodes. And that's it. Not that recording the episodes isn't fun, don't get me wrong. I mean, I technically am playing video games, but it's a little different doing this and just sitting down and playing. There's a little difference. Not a lot, I guess, but I don't talk when I play video games normally. I normally just sit there and play the video games. I might talk occasionally, like, oh, dang it, kind of thing. But, yeah. Well, I think I'm going to call it here. I am not going to... Oh, great. I am not going to explore the factories here. Yeah, I thought that was the second factory. We're going to continue on to the south and see what we can see. Still have not found that Magnum. When I can find a Magnum, then we'll see about trying some stuff out. But until I find that Magnum, I don't want to stop looking. Like I said, this is the closest I've ever gotten. And I just am not having luck on that final piece. Some of it's probably because I'm skipping things that I should be searching. But, yeah. So yeah, Z Nation getting better. Omega Days, I'm going to check it out. I mentioned last time about the John Ringo book coming out shortly. Yeah, I looked that up. It doesn't come out till January. I thought it was supposed to come out in November. I'm not sure why it got bumped till later, but that kind of sucks. I swear it was going to come out in November. It's the final book in the series too, which makes me sad as well. So, yeah. All right, click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.